Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel. I want to remind you, I've posted videos about this in 2016 and also a past year. As a believer, you will encounter paranormal retaliation against you. Why? Because you walk by faith. If you are born again, but you are not renewed in your mind, you will not face paranormal retaliation. Why? Because you're not operating in the supernatural. The moment you aim, I'm not saying you're even walking in the supernatural act, but even the moment you aim to walk in the supernatural, there is going to appear some retaliation against you. It can be that you're walking down the street and suddenly someone kind of looks at you dirty and begins to shout at you. You never met this individual. And then you think, what's going on? It ain't you. That individual has demons around him or around her. And those demons see you and they sense the power coming out of you. And those demons become frightened. And those demons resist. And this resistance is acted out through the individual. But it's really the demons behind the individual. Now the individual is involved. Don't get me wrong. The individual is one acting out. So the individual has responsibility. But the individual, him or herself, is not aware it's demons behind them. As a believer, you will encounter paranormal retaliation. And look, haven't you noticed that there are times you're in your living room, or you may be on the subway or on the bus, and suddenly you feel as if there is some danger coming after you. You feel suddenly as if there is a fight coming against you, as if people just want to do things to you, but you sense as if there's something coming for you. Let me tell you what's going on. You are not imagining stuff. If you are not haunted by unresolved, how do I say, childhood issues, because that can also cause flashbacks, all that. I'm not talking about psychological psychological effects here. I'm talking about when you are completely at ease and suddenly you feel as if something is coming for you. Let me tell you what's going on. There's a paranormal contention being formed against you. It can be that you're on the bus now and that there are people, let's say people from high school you went to high school with, and they went on social media and checked and saw that things were going well with you. But those people had a bad view of you, and now they can't defend that bad view. And they don't want to evaluate their own expectations either. So now they take it out on you. So behind the scenes, they're spreading rumors about you, lying about you, and they have relatives and boyfriends, girlfriends, people that agree with them. So there's a negative meditation upon you somewhere. So now there's negative energy being generated, and demons are being fed by it, and demons are gathering in that negative cloud. So there's a paranormal contention being formed against you, and you sense that. As a human being, you're a spirit being with a soul living in a body. So you as a spirit being, you sense something's going on, and you have the Holy Spirit also. So your radar goes off that there's danger, but you think, where's the danger? I don't see anything. Look, your physical body is like a machine. Your physical body does not think. So when you, as a spirit being, when your soul receives sense that there's danger, when your radar goes off, your body acts out that discomfort. Either you will get back pain, you get a headache, or you'll feel dizzy. But there's nothing wrong with your body. Your body is is receiving the warning signal. There are unbelievers that notice this also. That doesn't mean that they are into witchcraft or that. It's just your natural radar. Your natural radar of your soul will go off when there's danger coming against you. But most people are not aware of it. So they will blame it on their stomach or blame it on they'll just think I need to eat more, or I need to stop drinking that much Coke or Coca-Cola, or they blame it on something physical. Now let me tell you, believer, you know better now because you've listened to this video, because I've just revealed onto you. The alarm of your soul will go off when there's paranormal contention against you, and you will sense it. So when you sense that there's paranormal contention, fear not, because that's the purpose, to get you in the negative. Because once you are in the negative, that dark cloud that has been formed against you can easily land upon you. Before, let me say, let me say, before a demon begins to operate against you, the demon will use together with other demons, will use people to speak doubt into you. That's why be aware of the company you keep. I don't care if someone is a parent of yours, or maybe it's your own children, or maybe it's a boss at a job. I don't care what your relationship with someone is. Pay attention to the people you keep company with, because unclean spirits will use those people who are close to you to speak doubt into you. If some stranger on YouTube is saying dirty thing to you in the comment section, you can easily delete. It's just a stranger. But if someone is close to you that has access to you, you are vulnerable towards this individual. Such an individual, their words or their attitude will affect you far more. So demons will use them to speak doubt into you. Because once you are trapped in doubt, negativity can easily attach to you and you can easily be harmed. Look, when you operate in a supernatural, you are a threat to the paranormal. So the paranormal is going to resist to bring you back into the negative. That's why, as a believer, often you experience and you see that you encounter more difficulties than other people. There are people in the world who are doing drugs, who are alcoholic, and yet they have a more eased existence than you do. You think, how is this possible? I'm serving the Lord, I'm doing the right thing, and I get all this conflict around me. Now you know why. So don't be surprised when it happens. And as I mentioned before, in a video I made in December, there are going to be people around you that will act in bizarre ways. Look, you will encounter bizarre circumstances. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that things are going to be a bed of roses if you just have enough faith. That's not true. Because you walk by faith, you overrule and overcome. But those bizarre circumstances will happen. And I'm going to confess to you now. Not confess, I'm going to reveal to you. Past year 2017, I've I've had a lot of paranormal contentions formed against me. My inner radar was going. And you know what? Past year, a lot of things were restored for me. Financially, socially. But here's the thing. The people in the past that chose to wail negative against me, or people online that saw my YouTube videos and began to rage against it, they're still holding on to their negative investment. So from time to time, they will rage, and demons will use it. Now, I walk in love towards everyone, but I can't walk in love with everyone. That implies I'm not going to empower people in the negative. That's why I'm spiritually armed every day. I pray and fast daily. Not because of some commandment, not because of some rule, it's for practical reasons. I'm telling you, you will encounter paranormal tension. So don't be surprised when people out of the blue treat you like dirt, or out of the blue begin to expect bad stuff from you, or out of the blue begin to look fearful at you. Those people are in the negative. And because they're holding on to the world, demons can use them. Demons have access to them. Now, when a demon attacks you, someone else is a demon attacking you, not individual, but individual is being used. But nevertheless, the individual ought to know that something is wrong and he ought to seek for help. But here's the thing, a lot of people are in denial, and it's their denial that empowers the demons to use them. Their denial is empowering the paranormal. Now, don't hate those people, because that's what demons want. Demons want you to become upset with those people so that you will be trapped in a negative. No. You walk in love towards everyone, but you can't walk in love with everyone. Understand that. That's very important. And I know that for the years to come, till the day I leave this body or Christ has returned, I will encounter paranormal contention. I know it. But here's the thing, I fear not. You know why? Because I walk by faith. The same should be with you. So unlearn that you need to go to, okay, if you have a pastor or someone that's powerful in the faith, you can ask them to pray for you. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't rely upon their prayers. Don't rely upon their faith. Grow in faith yourself. Well, that's it for now. Agree with Christ and be at peace.